Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a first impression on the new Pure Festival eyeshadow palette. I had a lot of fun creating this look. I really enjoy how it turned out. If you'd like to see how I got this look and if I liked the eyeshadow palette altogether, then just keep on watching. Okay. So today, as I said, we are going to be doing a first impression on the new Pure Festival palette. I've seen a couple people use it on Instagram, and I think I've seen a couple of YouTube videos on it too. I'm not quite sure, I don't remember, but I'm super excited to try it. It looks really pretty. This is what the palette looks like, so it's really pretty. You definitely have your neutrals and then you have your pops of color in there as well. We're gonna hop in. I've already done my full face and I've done my eyebrows, so we're just gonna be doing eyes today. But yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so right off the bat, it doesn't look like there is a matte shade to like set your eye with, which normally in a palette I like because I like setting my eye with just a like not white base, but like a skin tone color to make sure that all the other shadows on top of it sit really nicely and blend well. So I'm just going to take one of the shades that I always use and I'm just going to set my eyelid. Okay, I think the first shade we're going to go in with is Epic, which is this shade here. So it's just the kind of like pale skin tone peachy shade. And I'm going to go in with that on a 101 brush from bhcosmetics, which is just a giant fluffy brush. Okay, so that blended out really nicely. There isn't a lot of fallout. There wasn't a lot of like kickback from the shadow in the actual pan. I'm just going to go ahead and do it to the other eye. Okay, so now that we have both eyes on, I think I'm going to go in with the Hidden Desert shade, which is this guy right here. So it's kind of like a reddy, coppery brown. I'm just going to take a smaller blending brush and we're just going to place it a little bit lower in the crease just to create some depth. Okay, and to do that, I'm just going to use this Sonia Kashuk. They say it's a highlighting brush, but it's like a nice tiny little tapered brush, and we're just going to go in with this one. And now that I have that shadow placed, I'm just going to take that same bhcosmetics brush and just take a little bit more of the Epic shade, and we're just going to blend it out. Okay, so now I will say they are blending out really, really nicely. They're not difficult to work with whatsoever. I'm not getting a ton of fallout or like kickback from the shadows in the pan. But now I think we're going to go in with the shade All Night, which is the super deep brown shade. And we're just going to keep that really, really low on the outer corner of our eye just to give it a little bit more depth. To go in with that All Night shade, I am just going to take a little bhcosmetics number 6 brush. Okay, so I have that deeper shade, the All Night shade on now, and I will say with that one I did get a little bit of fallout. They are still blending really easy with that deeper shade. I am going to start to bring those shades down onto my bottom lash line. Okay, so the bottom lash line might look a little bit crazy right now, but it will all come together. I think I'm going to take Good Vibes and maybe even a little of Sunset, and I think I'm going to top it with this guy here. But yeah, I'm going to take some of the Good Vibes shade and I'm going to try it with a brush, and if it doesn't apply well with the brush, I am going to try it with my finger. So for the brush, I'm just going to use this Nude by Nature concealer brush. So it's just a tiny little brush, and we're just going to apply that. Okay, so it did apply really nicely with the brush. It still came off super pigmented, but I'm going to take a little bit on my finger just to pack a little bit more on. And then right away I am going to go back in with that Hidden Desert shade and just kind of bring that shade and blend them together. Now I think I'm going to take a little bit of the Sunset shade and base it more in the inner corner of my eye. I'm not going to place it right in the inner corner, but just kind of right along this area. To do that, I used another Nude by Nature. This is a tapered blending brush, but I just used it to pack on that shade right in the inner corner there. Okay, so now I think we're gonna go in with, I'm actually gonna use both of these guys here. I'm gonna use the 24 Karat Magic on my lower lash line to bring a little bit of a sparkle. And I'm just gonna use this Morphe, it's just like a little pointer brush, and I'm just gonna pick some of that up. And we're just going to bring that on our lower lash line. And I'm not using a glitter glue either. I'm sure that they would work a lot better with it, but I want to see how they work on their own. They honestly didn't apply that bad at all with just like the pigment on its own. It still applied nicely. It's definitely, I'm sure if you used a glitter glue, it would go on a lot more powerful, but I'm not really going for that look today. So now I'm just going to take the Fireworks shade and I'm going to take it on my finger and I'm just going to pack it right on top of the Good Vibes and Sunset shade. Okay, so I think that looks really pretty. It definitely is quite sticky. I got a little bit further in than I wanted to and it is not coming off the easiest, which is good because then you know that they are going to stay on. But yeah, no, I think honestly that this whole palette is really nice. Okay, now I'm going to take Free Spirit, which is this light, the lightest shade in the palette right here, and I'm just going to place that right on the inner corner, and I'm just going to use a little Morphe pencil brush. Okay, and I think that that is the eye look complete. I really like this palette. I would definitely recommend it. The shadows blended really, really easy. They were pigmented. There isn't a ton of fallout. The glitters were really nice. They went on the eye beautifully, even without a glitter glue. There wasn't a ton of fallout going on. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this up. But now I'm just going to put on some lashes and I will be right back. Okay guys, that is the finished look. I just popped on some lashes. These ones are Amrika lashes. I got them off Amazon. I just popped on a quick lip. I will have all the products that I did use today for my full face down in the description, so be sure to check that. And yeah, this is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed. This was really fun for me to do. I love how the makeup turned out. If you guys liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.